Hi everybody, it's Miss Carrie with another edition of Miss Carrie Recommends. So this week, Miss Carrie is going to be highlighting the book Wedgie and Gizmo by Suzanne Selfers with illustrations by Barbara Fissinger. So this is a really fun book. And I'll also be talking with you about some other dog stories. So as you probably know, Miss Carrie loves dogs. I've got 2 dogs at home. A brown Labrador and Dalmatian mix. I don't know why it took me a minute to think of that. Her name is Sheba. You've probably seen her on some of my story times. And I've also got a spaniel named Lily. And Lily is brown with some brown spots. She's white with brown spots. Did I say that? Yeah. So I love my dogs. So when I thought about what to recommend today, I thought about some fun books, fiction books about dogs. So we're going to start with Wedgie and Gizmo. So Gizmo is a guinea pig and Wedgie is the dog. So I really enjoyed this book when I read it. It was super fun. So it's mainly told from the guinea pig's perspective, which means it's told from his point of view. So I'm going to read a little bit to you. It's kind of funny. So this first chapter is called Chapter 1, Gizmo. Greetings to you, dear reader. My name is Gizmo. As you've probably heard, I am a genius. However, I am not a regular sort of genius, the kind who solves math problems or wins spelling bees. I am an evil genius with an evil plan. Oh yes, it's true, a dastardly evil plan. But for now, my evil plan must wait, because I find myself in a most unpleasant situation. No, I am not wedged in a drain. That happened once. One of my beloved marshmallows fell into the bathtub, and I needed to get it. There was plenty of room in the pipe for my front half, but my back half is much rounder. Fortunately, my servant, Elliot, freed me. But alas, the marshmallow was never seen again. No, I am not concerned by a hungry feline, or as you might say, a cat. That also happened once. The cat crept down through a window and woke me from my mid-afternoon nap. Elliot was at school, so I had to save myself. I bonked the cat on the head with a toilet paper tube, then bit its nose. It never bothered me again. So though I am pleased to report that I am not stuck in a drain and not facing a hungry cat, what I face at this very moment is worse, much worse. I was forced to move to a new home, and it's pink. How did this happen? I shall tell you, but be warned, it is not a nice story. So, to find out what happens next, you'll have to check out Wedgie and Gizmo. But I will give you a hint. Wedgie is going to move into the house with Gizmo. So their families are going to be sharing a home. So they have to learn how to get along and love each other. Now Wedgie, he does like Gizmo, but Gizmo does not like him. So to find out what happens, check out Wedgie and Gizmo. It's really fun, I promise. So, some other read-alikes that you might like are Stick Dog, which is by Tom Watson. Now, this is the second book in the series, but in the first book, Stick Dog and his other canine friends, they are on the hunt for the perfect hamburger. If you know anything about dogs, you know they love human food. Just this morning, my dogs were begging for my son's chicken biscuit. They love to eat human food. But this book is about Stick Dog and his hunt for a hot dog. So, it's really cute. And it's called Stick Dog because the artist who draws the books can only draw stick figures. So this is Stick Dog. Another cool book, and these are the chapter books for this, but there's also picture books. If you have younger children, they might like the picture books of Martha Speaks. So Martha is a dog who lives with her family, and she learned how to speak after her owner, Helen, fed her alphabet soup. So she had all the letters then, so that's when she learned how to speak. So, this is the picture, so it's got lots of pretty colors. So this one is about Martha tries to solve the case. So I'll read to you the synopsis on the backside. Synopsis is a big word for the plot or what the book's about. So this story is about Martha tries her paw at sleuthing, and the sleuthing is when you are trying to solve a case. So it's when you're trying to solve a mystery case. And she's sleuthing in this two-part whodunit. At Alice's birthday party, somebody or some animal has ruined the birthday cake. Martha proclaims her innocence in spite of overwhelming cake crumb evidence. And during a mock trial, her defenders offer up another suspect. A cat, of course. With mysteries on the brain, Martha moves on to apply her detective skills to try to prevent a jewelry store robbery. Is she the one to notice something fishy about those security cards? It's a good thing Martha's on the case. So the last book I'm going to highlight for you is one that's kind of new to us at our library. It's called Diaries, a middle school story by James Patterson with Stephen Butler. So James Patterson has a series called Middle School. So this is about the student's dog. So Middle School's, the series is about a boy named Rafe, and this is about his dog. So let's see if I can find out. Yeah, I was trying to look to see what the name of the dog is. But it's a really cool book too. And he's excited about you opening up the pages to learn. Oh, his name is Junior. Right there on the back. Silly Miss Carrie. So I'll read to you the synopsis of this one too. So he says, oh boy, I finally get to tell my story. Being Rafe's dog isn't always easy, but it's never boring. I've got so much to tell you about. How I protect the yard from birds, raccoons, squirrels, raccoons. Did I mention raccoons? Do you think he likes hunting raccoons? I don't know. The best way to sniff a pooch's posterior for the latest canine news. Because you know sometimes doggies like to sniff each other. And the terrifying monster in the hall closet. The vacuum cleaner! Oh! But worst of all, the evil Mrs. Stricker will send me back to the pound if I don't learn how to behave. What's a mischievous mutt to do? Signed, Junior. So I would recommend most of these books for possibly 3rd grade and up, especially for Wedgie and Martha. And these 2 books, 5th grade and up. So those are my recommendations for this beautiful Friday. And I'll put a picture of the books on our Facebook page too in case you want to check them out. So we hope to see you really soon, guys. Come by and see us and say hello. And we'll be glad to see you. So see you next time. Bye.